Welcome to the world debut of this beauty. I'm here in New York City. This is our TFL wall-to-wall coverage of the New York Auto Show 2022. And this car right here is the new Lamborghini Huracan Tecnica. What is it? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you all the way around this new car and tell you all the specs and what it's really about. And it combines actually several things: style, track-worthy performance, and streetability. You can drive this car basically every day. That's the idea. But it has, of course, a lot of performance. So let's start in the front and take a look at the styling changes. Of course, the Huracan has been around for some time, and this is the latest iteration of this car. And the changes, I think, are really evident right here in the front, especially with the aero work they did and the slightly longer nose that they extended. The designers of this car had several different priorities. One of the priorities was to, of course, well, update the car, but also increase aerodynamic, both downforce, increase downforce and reduce drag, and also improve cooling. So you can see a lot of different air intakes here in the front. Also for brake cooling, they say this car is highly capable to do some track work. It basically has the same powertrain from the high-performance STO version of this car, which is very solely track-focused. This car has the same powertrain, I'll show you in a second, but it also offers kind of everyday usability and drivability as well. So it can kind of do a little bit of everything. So once again, styling in the front is new, even this upper portion as well. Of course, it's shown in this green color here, and Lamborghini says they have actually hundreds of different color options. So if you want to customize your Lamborghini Huracan, you can do it to the nth degree. Before we go inside, let's take a look at this rear end and talk about not just the wheels, of course, but let's start with the power plant. This is a 5.2 liter naturally aspirated V10. So it's high revving. Maximum power comes in at about 8,000 RPM. Maximum power, if you convert it to horsepower, is about 630 horses, naturally aspirated horses at 8,000 RPM, and about 417 plus pound-feet of torque. So yeah, high revving, beautiful sound, of course. And it's made it to a 7-speed dual clutch transmission. Basically, you know, a high-performance STO powertrain packaged in this latest car. Then, of course, you can see the engine too. So they widened this area. Now you're really showing off the engine. So when you pull up somewhere and you're talking about the car, you can point directly at the engine, and it's very visible. And you can also pop that lid, of course, which is carbon fiber. They've changed this section of the car quite a lot. So a lot of things happening here. First of all, standard, the older version of the Huracan kind of had the body panel that would go this way. Now they extended it rearward. Another air intake over here. Once again, trying to improve performance, right? Reduce drag, increase downforce. That's where this wing comes in too. Stationary wing, so not movable wing. And in the back, the designer was telling me, actually, this is kind of cool, the rear tire is very visible. So if you can see this body panel right here, the rear tire is highly visible, and it kind of is reminiscent of high-performance motorcycles. That's what the designer was telling me. And then, of course, their influence from racing cars and the gigantic pair of exhaust pipes coming out the back. Yeah, so this power plant is capable of accelerating this car from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour, which is about 0 to 62 miles per hour in about 3.2 seconds. Super high performance. By the way, if I forgot to mention, this is a rear-wheel drive car. So it's not an all-wheel drive Evo version of this car. It's rear-wheel drive and rear steer. Very unique wheels too. And of course, high-performance brakes. You can see this right here. Potenza tires in this case, Bridgestone Potenzas. Here you can see these. Yeah. So now, acceleration in 3.2 seconds. Top speed is about 202 miles per hour-ish. So yeah, it's pretty quick. So let's get inside. Why don't you walk around on the passenger side? And I will be, I'll get in. Let me open the door for you guys. Bam. Okay, so if you've been watching TFL for a while, you know that I'm just over 6'2". I'm a pretty tall dude, and I fit perfectly in here. So once again, different styles and options are available. Different colors are available. You can start the accessories here, or you can flip the switch. So the car, this is just an accessory mode. Unfortunately, I cannot rev this engine right now. I really, really want to, but we're indoors in the studio, so I cannot rev it. But here, if you can see the steering wheel, there's a mode selector: Strada, Sport, and Corsa. So Strada, kind of a street based performance, a little bit more relaxed. Sport, everything it kind of changes a little bit for higher performance, and Corsa, you know, the most performance oriented mode possible. And actually I could get used to this. This is pretty comfy in here. You can adjust your seats. There's plenty of elbow space. There's also cameras. There's a camera behind me, and there's a camera pointing forward right here. And basically that's designed also to record your performance at the track or anywhere. So you can record, you can overlay data. You have an app that Lamborghini provides that you can review your performance and share that, create a video out of it. So this is a kind of a first look from New York City at the New York Auto Show 2022. And this is the brand new Huracan Tecnica. It's going to go on sale at the end of 2022. You can order these cars now. The configurator is live on their website, and the pricing starts at $239,000. Of course, that's before customizations and before different, you know, additions you can make to this car. You can customize it, like I said, you know, the headliner, the seats, and everything else. So let's get outside and just take another look. So what do you think, guys? Let me know in the comments below what you think about this car, and follow us at alltfl.com. This is our new TFL Studios page where you can see all the news all the time, especially from New York.